Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it was Clash of the Champions, the pay-per-view live on the WWE Network. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a rundown of my full review on what I thought about the pay-per-view tonight and my full honest opinions on how I about this show. This show wasn't a great show. This show wasn't a good show, but tonight, WWE Clash of the Champions was a decent show. It could have been a lot better. I was expecting better out of this show. The crowd was really dead tonight. They weren't really that good. Let's talk about the match that was really good, and that's the Cruiserweight Champion, Brian Kendrick and CJ Perkins. I actually love this match. I enjoyed the match. I thought it was good. You know, this was the first time we saw the Cruiserweight Championship match on a WWE pay-per-view, and you had CJ Perkins, who's a good performer. He's good in the ring, and I think he's a very talented superstar, and I think he could bring a lot to WWE and the Cruiserweight division. I thought, you know, he did a good job. I thought both men did good, but CJ Perkins won. CJ Perkins wins and is the new WWE, I mean, he's not the new, but he's still the Cruiserweight Champion. And I like the belt. I like the design for it. It's purple and silver. I like the design for it. I thought it's really good. It's interesting. I have no problem with it. I have no problem with the new WWE Cruiserweight title. And then let's get into the match, guys, that I've been waiting for and that I've been really interested in. Because tonight, you know, there were some matches I wasn't really interested in. There was a lot of matches I was not looking forward to. The women's title match, okay, Charlotte was carrying that whole entire match tonight. She carried that whole entire match. And what she did was good. I'm not a fan of Charlotte, okay? She tried to cheat tonight. And Dana Brooke was down at that ring tonight. Charlotte tried to cheat by putting her feet on the ropes. She cheated. She's doing the same thing. She's still trying to be like her dad again. Dana Brooke was there, interfered in the match. Sasha Banks would kick Dana Brooke out. Then Charlotte would do a move, flying off the turnbuckle like a little moonsault, and land on both of the women of Bayley and Sasha Banks. That was a good spot, in my opinion, by watching Charlotte do something like that. That was a cool spot. She landed on both of them. Sasha Banks did good, man. She had her come back. And they were chanting Bayley all night. Now, in that match between those women, I was hearing CM Punk chants. I think in that match, they were hearing CM Punk chants. CM Punk is not coming back to WWE. I'm not even going to get in my full details about that because we know my opinions about that anyways. But getting back into the match of the triple threat match for the WWE Women's title. Man, Charlotte proved everybody wrong, that she was the best. That she wanted to be the best in the world. And Bayley, man, came back at the same time, man. All three of these women really showed their colors tonight, and I actually loved it. I actually enjoyed all these three women in the ring. They all proved that they wanted to be the best in the WWE and be one of the best women's wrestlers that we have in the company today, right now, and going into the future right now. Sasha Banks would come back, put Charlotte into the submission, man. And then, you know, Charlotte would come back and break up the move, break up the 1-2-3 pin, break that up. You know, all of them would come out. Then Bayley would come back and do her signature moves. Bayley would go and run to the freaking ropes, man, back and forth. That was awesome. And then Sasha Banks would do the same damn thing. Sasha Banks would go through the ropes, you know, go to one side of the rope. Of the turnbuckle, then run to the other side, back and forth. Then Bayley would do it, but then Bayley would miss it when she went to Sasha Banks. All those girls were going back and forth at it, and I was just like, you know, this drew me in. This match really drew me in a lot. I was actually enjoying it. I was happy, and I was like, this is the match that I was looking forward to. This is the match I was interested in, guys, and all three women showed. It gave us a good show. And in my opinion, and I'm not talking about Lita because Lita said it. Lita said, well, this match stole the show. I'm not saying it because she said it. I actually am saying that this match tonight was the main, it should have been the main event match tonight, because what we saw between those three women should have been the main event of the night, in my opinion, guys. These women should be main eventing. That Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins match was not even that good tonight. It didn't build up to the hype. I was losing interest in the match. The match was getting boring to me. It was a slow-paced match. The fans were dead in that match. In my opinion, the fans were dead in the Charlotte and the Triple Threat match. They were dead in that match. Charlotte walked out and retained, and she's still the WWE Women's Champion. Don't know what's next for her, man, but all three women did a very good job. Now we're gonna go into the Kevin Owens and Rollins match. That match was actually not that good. I was expecting better out of both men. Seth Rollins would go to the pedigree. He landed it, but Rollins would kick out. He did it for a second time, but Chris Jericho came out and interfered in the match. I thought Triple H was going to come out, but it did not happen. Chris Jericho came out and he interfered in the match. Thought it was going to be Triple H. And he said, "This is my best friend." He tries to screw over Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins come out to the ring. He starts running around and chasing Chris Jericho, okay? There was Seth Rollins goes to the table and he takes the announce table off. This was before Chris Jericho came out. He goes to the announce table, he's going to take it off. And what he does is, that spot was made for Kevin Owens, but it didn't happen. Kevin Owens did the sit down thing that he flies, and he went through it, man. The match wasn't that good. They both did their frog splash. And, Kevin Owens retained the title, man. So, I know people are going to say, well, he's fat. Go make all the freaking fat jokes you want about Kevin Owens. Go ahead. Make the fat jokes. Go ahead. Make the fat jokes you want. Because he is awesome. And he's an indie wrestler. So, deal with it. We got Roman Reigns and Rusev. That match wasn't good. I didn't care for that match. That match was slow. He is the new champion. Do I need to say more? He's just going to shove it down our throats. That's what they're doing. WWE is shoving Roman Reigns down our throats in the mid-card. I have no problem him being the mid-card. I have no problem with that. But they're shoving him down our throats as the champion. Now, I always say, oh, you always hate on Roman Reigns. I get the comments. I see the comments. Oh, you hate on Roman Reigns. Listen, I don't hate him. The guy sucks. He's bad in the ring. He's not drawing me in. He's not a good performer. He may be getting a little bit good, but he's still not a good performer. He's not good in the ring. Like JD from New York says, freaking goons. Like JD says, shout out to JD from New York, man. I like when he says that stuff. Got a lot of respect for JD from New York, man. So, like JD says, goons. So Rusev lost his title, and Lana interferes. New Day retained their titles against Carl Anderson and Dak Gallows. Sheamus won. Sheamus beat Cesaro. Sheamus versus Cesaro. That was a draw. Don't know what's going to be next for these guys. Who knows? Chris Jericho with Sammy, man. This match sucked. I'm mad that Chris Jericho won. Sammy keeps losing his matches. This guy, listen, he's good in the mid-card, man. He could be a good mid-card champion, but they're booking him like crap. They're treating him like crap, and they keep losing his matches. And that's why a lot of people out there don't understand that this guy has so much talent. WWE doesn't realize that this guy could become something. They don't realize that WWE does not know that this guy is definitely a star in the business, and they're not seeing that. They're booking him like crap. They're treating him like crap. And what else are they doing? They're making him lose all his matches. This guy is losing all his matches. So how can they take a guy like this who lose all his matches? Okay, I get it. Winning and loses don't mean nothing. Well, in my opinion, I have to disagree with you out there because it does. Wins and loss matters to me. He keeps losing his matches. He should be winning. He should be dominating. Why would you put him against Chris Jericho, who's a jobber? I think I got everything, guys. I don't think I'm really missing anything. If I did, let me know in the comments below. But let me know, guys. What do you guys think about this show overall? In my opinion, it was a good show. I was expecting better out of it. The crowd was dead all night. There was some pops. There was some hot spots tonight. Overall, I really think that the Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Charlotte was the match of the night. They stole the show. They should be main eventing pay-per-views. Okay, the Raw ones I'm talking about. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below. What are your thoughts about Night of Champions? Did you guys like it? Did you not like it? Let me know in the comments below, guys. And don't forget, please hit that subscribe button, guys, to get more episodes and on my show. Thank you all for coming back to the show. Thank you all. I welcome you guys back to the show again. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next show. I'm going to rate Night of Clash of Champions a 6 out of 10 stars. Make sure you guys rate it down below as well on your thoughts, guys. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next show. Subscribe.